At lunchtime, I bought a huge orange. The size of it made us all laugh. I peeled it and shared it with Robert and Dave. Jay got quarters, and I had a half. And that orange, it made me so happy. As ordinary things often do. Just lately, the shopping, a walk in the park. This is peace and contentment. It's new. The rest of the day was quite easy. I did all the jobs on my list and enjoyed them and had some time over. I love you. I'm glad I exist. Hey friends, good morning. It's lovely today. For those of you who are new here, we're Melvin and Melissa, two doctors based in the UK with a passion for wellness, culture and adventure. So today we have a random gift.
Yeah.
It's a 0 day, which essentially means in medicine it's usually on a weekday, where it's basically an off day on a weekday, usually after a set of night shifts or long days. So today we're both off, and instead of like doing other work, we decided that we're just going to enjoy this gorgeous weather and do a few fun things. So I think we're going to try to visit the sunflower farm, and this is something that we try to do every year because there's just something about sunflowers that brings so much joy. And I think I heard someone once said that sunflowers, because they face the sun, it sort of like teaches us to also find the positivity in every situation, which I thought was quite beautiful.
And then we're also going to go to a farm shop, as well as do some groceries and also just take a walk.
This is quite different to what we usually do, but hope you enjoy it.
There's something magical about sunflowers. Each summer to early autumn, the local fields open up for just a few weeks, and we try to visit every year. There's a reason sunflowers are known to follow the sun. Heliotropism, it's called. And in a poetic way, they remind us to do the same. To lift our faces towards the light, choose hope, gratitude, and joy.
So we're actually slightly late in the season, so the other side over there, some of the sunflowers are already dried out. I suppose you can make seeds you can get the seeds from the sunflower, but this field over here is still blooming, and the yellow in the sunflowers just bring so much joy. So we're going to pick some of the sunflowers. I think it costs £2 per sunflower. And
$2.50 per sunflower.
No, but if you get more than 2, then it's £2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very pretty. So ideally we should bring shears, but it didn't, so I think hopefully it just comes right off. It's a little bit short. Oops. But it's so pretty. I love the gradient of this. There's like a little bit of brown and yellow. I wonder if this is is it a different species of sunflowers? But it's very pretty. And I think we're going to go to the other side for like the more brighter yellows. So we picked 3 sunflowers, and now we're going to head to that little shed over there where they will package it first. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Over there, that's the parking area, and then there's like a little picnic area here, and the fields are on the left. It's quite a large stretch actually, it goes all the way to the end. And then as you come to the end, this is like the little booth where you pay for it, and then they also wrap it up for you. And over here, there's a little ice cream station. So we've got a ice cream cone and sunflowers. So pretty. So the wrapping is actually included in the price. If you get a single stem sunflower, it's £2.50, and if you get 2 stems or more, then it's £2 each. It's very, very pretty.
So we're done with the sunflower farm now. You can see even in the rear view mirror of my car, or even the rear of my car, you can see all the sunflowers. There's a field full of sunflowers. And even later in the season, now it's mid-August, there's still loads of sunflowers in full bloom. And we have ice cream. So Melissa wanted some ice cream, but she couldn't choose between the flavors. There was pistachio, there's lemon curd, and coconut as well. So because she couldn't choose, she got 3 flavors.
I mean, they recommended like the most popular ones. So this sunflower farm is actually next to a farm, and the ice cream and the milkshakes are actually homemade with the milk from their cows.
And also, the lady was telling us that, so last year they just had ice cream that you can eat on site, but now because of popularity maybe, and a wider range of flavors, they now have tubs of ice cream. So we bought one to try. This is £10 for a pot, and I think it's 1 litre or 900 mils.
And I think it's not very processed, so it doesn't last
As long, I don't think, yeah.
So about a month or just slightly below that, but that's quite good. That means it's less processed as well. And we actually wanted to buy ice cream yesterday, so it's quite timely, I guess, because now we've got like...
Yeah, ice cream.
Next up, back home for brunch. It's nothing fancy, but that's kind of the point. Avocado toast, crispy bacon, poached eggs, and a hot cup of coffee, made slowly and shared quietly. In a world that praises busyness, making space for all of this feels like an act of resistance.
What I make for my wife versus what I eat.
I'm so excited. So we had brunch, we made avocado toast, made some bacon. It's a bit of a mix of everything. But in my opinion, the best way to eat avocado toast is with hot sauce. It's so good. You should try. And also, I've got my cup of tea here. This is Earl Grey. Let me know, what's your favorite type of tea? Oh, it looks so good. And usually we like to also either oven bake or just pan fry the tomatoes a little bit because it becomes much more juicy and sweet. And then if you put the tomatoes on the bread, perfection.
Hello! So now we're going to go to our local grocer, which is called Booths. It's quite a nice grocer that has a lot of local produce, which we really like.
Yeah, it's kind of like a combination between a farm shop and a grocer, and it's only in the Lancashire region actually. It's slightly more pricey for certain items, but for some things like fresh fruit and produce, it's actually pretty fresh, and sometimes you can get things that are even cheaper, like if it's on discount.
Exactly. See you there!
Now it's time for a quick grocery run. We usually do our main shops at Costco or Asda as it works out cheaper, but for small bits or when we want to treat ourselves, we love going to Booths, a proudly Lancashire-based grocer with local produce, a tea room, and surprisingly pretty good deals, especially if you find things on sale. It's not just about the food, it's about the ambience.
These are the beans that we usually get for our morning aeropress. I think this is one of our favorites. It's usually freshly grounded here. Pretty good. Smell it. These potatoes were dug out the ground early this morning, so it's as fresh as it gets.
To finish our day, we headed for a gentle walk in Beaconfell Country Park, nestled in the Forest of Bowland, an official area of outstanding natural beauty. As doctors, we often are talking to patients about health in the clinic, but sometimes the simplest things make a huge difference. Fresh air, a bit of sunshine, a slow walk outdoors. Walking has proven benefits for physical, mental, and emotional well-being, and it doesn't need to be a big hike or even need to be that far away. Sometimes a stroll through your own backyard or local park can be enough. Breathe in, breathe out. That's wellness too.
Okay, we gotta go now. Quick.
Good run!
Okay.
Remember to like and subscribe. We're running back to the car. Bye!
Self-care doesn't have to be extravagant or somewhere far away. It can be simple, intentional, and rooted in joy. Thanks for coming along on this quiet little day with us. If you enjoyed this video, do like and subscribe, and in the meantime, check out this one here on the beautiful Lake District. See you in the next adventure. Bye.